Day 2 of the swimming competition at the SEA Games, and it is headlined by a fascinating 50-meter fly duel between two of Singapore's fastest men in water. Teong Tzen Wei is in lane 4. Let's take a look and see how he did when he went up against a very well-known face indeed, Joseph Schooling, just next to him. Teong took the gold, in fact, in the 50 meters 2 years ago and is aiming to complete a unique sprint double here.
Surface first, and Joe has got some chasing to do right now. Tzen Wei lost out to Joe, of course, at the national age group champs, and then beat Joe after Joe was disqualified in the Singapore National Championships. Joe doesn't know when he's beaten, I can tell you that, but at the moment he is slightly behind Tzen Wei. Joe Schooling is coming up and coming on strong at the moment. It's Teong Tzen Wei who's beaten Joe Schooling by 0.06 seconds for the first time ever in the Southeast Asian Games. Joseph Schooling loses in the 50 meters butterfly, and it's Teong Tzen Wei with a time of 23.5.
Yeah, Teong looks a bit surprised there, but he was first to stop the clock. His time of 23.55 seconds gives him the gold. As for Schooling, he relinquishes his 2017 title.
He keeps working on it, especially in the underwater.
Sometimes the 50 is just touch and go, right? I didn't even know how it happened. So sometimes it just lines up perfectly, and I guess today it did.
Oh, for sure, man. Like, who doesn't get disappointed when they lose? But at the same time, like, it's good to see my teammate up there. And like I said, we're gonna have some good races, some bad races. The best thing you can do is just brush it off and look for the next one.
Shockwaves reverberating in the women's 50 meters backstroke as well. So have your eyes peeled on the top third lane. That's Singapore's Elena Pedersen coming through in a time of 29.40 seconds. Incredibly, she's only 15 years of age, the youngest competitor of the day. Pedersen was making her SEA Games debut and was also last year's Asian School Games champion.
No, it's just like focusing on the race and making sure you execute well. It doesn't matter like the rank, it's just as long as you try your best.
Building on a strong showing in the heats, Singapore swimmer Christie May Chue wins the 200 meters women's breaststroke, setting a games record in the process. She's in lane 4. Chue had a slight edge over the field, but it is the 200 meters as the swimmers pace themselves. Thailand's Piang Kwan Pawapotako, renowned for a strong finish, lurked behind Chue in the home stretch, but the Thai had no answer.
It is surprises all round from Pedersen and now from Christie May Chue, who is gunning off.
Chue powered home with a comfortable lead to seal gold.
When Pawapotako swam that time in 2017, we thought it was going to stand for a long, long time. Not quite, because now we say hello to Christie May Chue and a new meet record, the first swimmer from Southeast Asia to dip below.
Singapore's women's team sealed swimming's 4th gold today in the 4x200 meter freestyle relay. They emerged victorious in a battle with rivals Thailand, winning in a games record of 8 minutes 7 seconds. And their victory also setting a new national record.
The gold medals vacated, especially in the women.
Now, Singapore may be out of the running in the men's football competition, but one huge task still awaits them as they took on Brunei in their final Group B match, although it didn't seem too huge by the end of it. Well, their task was, though, to break their scoring duck. Captain Irfan Fandi Juli took care of that with a towering header just 3 minutes in. That goal quenching a drought of 379 scoreless minutes. Brunei then had a man sent off early in the second half, and that opened the floodgates. Irfan joined on the score sheet by his younger sibling Iksan, a crisp strike. 5 more goals were plundered into Brunei's net. 2 of them arrived in stoppage time, and both scored by Iksan, which gives him a hat-trick and the match ball. 7-0 it ended to Singapore.
Meanwhile, defending champions Thailand crashed out after squandering a 2-goal lead to draw with Vietnam. And this result means Vietnam and Indonesia progress from the group, and they will join Myanmar and Cambodia in the semi-finals.
Now, a groundbreaking moment to savor as esports made its SEA Games debut. Over the next 5 days, the region's toughest gamers will battle it out for 6 gold medals across 3 categories. That's the PC, console and mobile. each featuring 2 video games. And it was the Mobile Legends Bang Bang matchup that Malaysia and Vietnam played to a draw.
Esports got the green light after featuring as a demonstration sport at the 2018 Asian Games in Indonesia. Sanctioned by the International Olympic Committee, all eyes will be peeled on how the competition unfolds. All nations except Timor-Leste and Brunei have sent their representatives to Manila.
All right, well, let's take a quick look at the medal tally. Philippines still sitting pretty on top with 63 gold medals, followed by Vietnam and Indonesia. And after its gold medals in the pool, Singapore still sits in 4th.